Hey guys, so in one of my videos somebody asked where I was up to with my sculpting. So I thought I would show you. I've actually done a lot more than what I've put up on YouTube. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm currently very slowly sculpting a little preemie full body doll out of monster clay. So that's what this is. And I've actually completely done one head with closed eyes. So this is the same sculpt, but I'm opening the eyes as well. So I'll have one with closed eyes and one with open. So before I opened up this eye, I just want to show you what it was like, what this little one looks like, so you know, kind of get the idea of a closed-eyed doll. And then I'm going to have a little open-eyed one. So this is with monster clay. It kind of looks like there's a heap of imperfections on the clay, but it's actually super smooth. There are a few spots on the top that I need to smooth out again, because they're actually my thumb spots and where my fingers have been holding it while I've been inserting the other eye and smoothing it all and everything. But that's this little one here, and I've got the ears, and I put the silicone in the mouth as well, and there's gums and tongue and everything in there. So when I pulled her out of the mold, I had to pull the jaw down to actually get all the silicone out of the mouth. So I've got to fix up. I've actually fixed up this side, so it broke the clay. So this side I've all fixed up because I've done all this cheek now, and I've done all the smoothing on the cheek. And this is monster clay medium, so I can actually now touch it, and it doesn't leave finger marks or anything like that. So yeah, when I carve out this eye and redo it, I'll fix up down here. So, but it was pretty tough considering to fit the eye in there. I've actually got to cut away all the cheek and all the brow as well, and then re-sculpt it and make it match. So that's why I've only done one eye at a time. I want it to kind of match, and now that I'm happy with it, I'm now going to cut the other eye. So that's the little head. That's where I'm up to with that one. You know, it's not particularly big. I can just put my hand around the back of it. And this is the closed-eyed mold that I have made. This is a lightweight plaster mother mold, and you'll see black lines, and that's what's dividing the mold. So when I made it, I knew where all my divide lines were. So this is just made with normal plaster of Paris and medical gauze, and the medical gauze essentially is what makes it really rigid. So I'm going to try and do this one-handed. This will be a challenge. Out you come. There we go. And this is the mold, the silicone mold. Doing this one-handed is a little challenging. So all these little pink things all over the mold are what you call keys. Some people use a few keys, some people use heaps. It just depends on what you want. I've used a heap of them. And what they do is, as the terminology describes, they actually key into the mother mold, the plaster mother mold. So it means that the mold isn't distorted or anything, and they actually click in almost because of how I've made them. So this is the mold of the little closed-eyed doll I made, and I'll then make a second one for the open eye. So I'll do a new silicone mold and a new mother mold. So to get her all out, and especially her ears in one piece, I did make a slight cut up the back, so it just comes up. I'm not sure if you can see inside. This here is the bottom of the neck, so it just comes up the little back bit there. But yeah, this is it. So I had a very good print mold. So the darker yellow I did separately, so I did all the ears separately. There is one bubble that I got when I did the mother mold, but you know what, I'll be able to fix it in here. Oh, there. So when I did the mother mold, it's got a little bit of a bubble at the bottom of the ear, so it means when I go to cast it, I'll have an extra little bit of silicone at the bottom of the ear. So I thought, you know what, I can just very carefully just snip that off like a skin tag. And then this here is the nose bits, and that's the open cavity for the mouth. So you've got the roof of the mouth and then the bottom, and there's a tongue and everything. So it's a negative of the inside of the mouth. So that's where I'm up to with the head. The head I've been spending the most time on. I haven't completed the body, because what I want to do is I've sculpted all the neck here, and I want to actually cast my first prototype head and then cut the neck and get a proper neck as in silicone as I would put on my body, and then actually use that to do the final bit of sculpting of the neck on the body before I cast the body, so the neck of the head and the body all fit together really well and really nice. So that's what I want to do, but I don't have a degassing pump yet. It's on the list to buy, and this process has taken me well over 12 months now, because I just slowly do it every now and again. So a degassing tank is on the list this Christmas. So when I get a little bit more money, I'll pick up more work over Christmas, and hopefully we'll cast my first head. So this is the body. I've done a fair bit of work on it. So this is all the neck area that I need to do more work on. It all needs to be smoothed. I'm really happy with the hands. It's a bit dark, it's a bit hard to see. Yeah, super happy with the hands. So yeah, so the hands are reattached, and I've got to do some smoothing. I haven't done anything with the belly button, and I've got to do some smoothing and some filling on the legs. The calf there is a little bit skinny, let's say, on that side, but most of it is done. So the sculpt is a preemie, so it's approximately, I'm trying to go for approximately 32-week preemie. Just born, you know, they usually see their rib cage a little bit and things like that. So try and spin you around. You can see back. So yeah, it's predominantly, it's adding a bit more down the legs, and then fixing the neck, and then smoothing essentially this one, and then we'll be ready to cast that one into a mold. So that's where I'm up to, guys. That process probably isn't going to happen till next year sometime. I don't like to put time frames on things, but yeah, thanks guys.